Hello, everybody.
Oh, we're back.
Welcome back to the CNC Power Hour. My name is Chris, and I'm joined by some wonderful, wonderful friends. Clayby, the other host of the CNC Power Hour. Clayby, how are you?
Oh, I thought you were... Hi. I thought you were going to do the wonderful friends and Clay. So I was just doing... I feel like the preemptive middle finger, and then you actually acknowledged me as a host this week for some reason.
I gotta change it up.
So cute.
Hi, I'm Clayby. I'm the second C. And then we also have Davey.
Oh, yes, because the clockwise. Yes, hi, it's me. Hi, thank you for having me. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you for joining us again. We're always surprised when people come back a second time.
Well, like Davey, this is actually Davey's first time on our stream. Maybe not playing with you.
I thought
Davey.
I played with Clay somewhere else.
Either Lexicon or
it was
Lexicon.
Lexicon.
I think.
It was
okay.
Lexicon.
That's right.
Because this is Peely, by the way. We were talking before we started about Fortnite and how there's Peely, our Lord and Savior.
Amazing.
And there he is. So,
Perfect.
no, we played on Lexicon because you had just built your Shrines deck.
That's right.
I remember it did not go as well as you hoped the first game, and then it went much better.
And then it did. Yes. That's right. For some reason, I forgot that we weren't able to. I was in my head. I was thinking Extra Life, the campaign. But no, thank you for coming on though. Then sorry about that.
It's more likely than not that we played with somebody on the Extra Life, like that weird 3-week haze.
That 3.5 week streaming every night is a blur. We had 35, 40 people on over the course.
That's a lot. Y'all went hard.
Yeah, thank you. And it turned out really well. We were really proud of it. And last but not least, an actual returning guest, Ken.
Hi, folks.
How are you?
I'm good. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you back. Playing Jodah again, which is exciting. So we are here. Oh, hey, Mab and Atris, thank you for the follow earlier. Mab, good to see you again. So we're playing some Commander. No surprise there. I won the die roll, so I'll talk about my deck first. I haven't modified this since I built it during the Extra Life run, but I am playing Anje Falconwrath, and it is crowdsourced. So it is every high synergy card from EDH rec replacing every low synergy card from the precon. So the mana base isn't great, and the deck is kind of pulled in like two different directions, but it works out pretty well. And I chose not to put the World Gorger combo in, just because like I think that might be too good. But I've had a lot of fun with that. So I'm excited to get to play it again. Clay, you're bringing back Lathiel.
I am bringing back Lathiel. Lathiel is kind of my current pet project. This is slightly improved over cards that I had on my desk when I started building it, which was what the first iteration was. So I've played it a couple streams in a row now, adding a couple cards each time. So like this time we added Rishkar, Soul Warden, and Soul Ascendant. So we added the girls. And Rishkar, and so we're just kind of like slowly but surely kind of cranking it up a little bit, but it's just basically a life gain counters deck, make small creatures big and turn sideways, and yeah, that's the deck. And then one day we're gonna get the $100 for a Grey Henge, but until then.
Is Grey Henge $100?
It's getting there.
It's like 80 something right now.
It's insane.
This is why do I sell cards? Why do I sell cards?
I think I sold mine for like 25.
Yeah, same.
I seriously, I was like putting this deck together and I was like, well, what are cards that I would want to put in? I was like, oh, Grey Henge would be great. So I'm like typing into TCG Player and it's like, Grey Henge and then like Grey Henge, like borderless. And I'm like, oh, I'll go the borderless. It's always only a couple dollars more. Sure. And then it's like 97. And I'm like, what? No, what? Like there's got to be a mistake. And
what's running it? What's driving that price up?
Right
just
now,
EDH, right?
Well, so like Paper's Standard's probably not running a ton of it right now, like not driving a lot of it, but it is a huge card in Standard. So I don't know if there's people who are like speculating on the idea of like Magic's going to return, and if it's still in Standard at that point, like between the like Adventures deck, Mono Green Food, Teamer Ramp or Teamer Adventures, there's like.
Wow.
The Gruul Stomp deck, some of those are running Grey Henge as well because it's just like a 4-mana spell with half the creatures in the deck. and then it just fuels everything.
Man, that's wild. I wouldn't have guessed up to 100. No way. Whew. Well, wild world.
All right. Yeah. And Davey.
So I like to, whenever I come somewhere for the first time, I like to bless everyone. You see, blessed.
Blessed up.
Yeah. With hot Daxos. So this is my sort of signature deck. It's the deck that I built because I saw the preview and I was like, wow, he's hot. I'm gonna build the deck. So
nice.
That's therefore hot Daxos. It is just gain a bunch of life and hope for the best. There is no Aetherflux Reservoir. There is no Felidar Sovereign because I think those are boring and that can easily gain gajillions of life.
I'll say I also am not running those for the same reason.
Yeah,
I was gonna say just to like call that out. Like that's
I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. I've just I've gotten Death Starred out of a game enough times that I'm like, this is boring now, and I don't want to do that. Yeah. So we're just gonna see what happens. Essentially, that's this deck. Sometimes it does really well. Sometimes I get 3,000 life and win. Sometimes I get 400 life and lose. So it is what it is, and that's my kind of commander. So
nice.
We shall see.
Love it.
I love this deck.
Yeah, I've seen it a bunch, and it never disappoints. I always enjoy getting to see it play. And something that we've seen a couple of times here, if you were in
different forms
or around, for our extra live streams back in November and October, I guess. Ken, you're running Jodah, which is a modular deck. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. So this is a modular deck, and what that means is it consists of a core 80 cards, and then I have 4 different 20 card piles, and I will shuffle in one of those 20 card piles to match the table's preferences or randomize it if the table's cool with that. And this pile is the group slug pile. So the deck by design, I like to call it mid-power. It's built with a casual mindset, fun, big, swingy interactions, silliness, no infinite combos, no 2-card combos. And hopefully this pile, we'll probably see some life gain, and we'll probably see a lot of life loss. And we'll see which velocity goes faster, I suppose. But if you're curious about the Jodah modular deck, just look up Brodah, Brodah, on Moxfield, and you'll see it's got a short little primer. And I've also made a deck tech on Stacked EDH about it. Awesome. Oh, and I do want to shout out this beautiful Mr. Forrest altar of making Jodah look like a Victorian era clown party boy. So it's both creepy and beautiful. I love it a lot.
Chris, what was that card? What was that card game that we played with the families and its misfortunes? You're trying to curse your own people and bless the other person's people.
Did we ever actually? Was that us?
Yes.
Because we used to do Elder Sign, which is the only thing that I can think of that had a bless and curse mechanic.
No, they're not necessarily bless and curse. It was it was basically you had
Gloom.
5 characters.
Yes.
Gloom.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Gloom.
This is a really fun game. So basically, you choose a family. Each person has 5 or 6 characters, and then you have cards that there's misfortunes, and there's cards that are fortunes. And you're trying to put the misfortunes on your people. You're building a narrative, and you're trying to put the fortunes on other people's. And so you're just they're oh, my person fell in a hole, and it's but they found treasure, and all these shenanigans go. But that's what that art reminded me of.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it's a really neat narrative storytelling game. I'm a big fan of it. I wish we'd played it more, but you have to sort of not be as far gone as we usually are when we start busting out card games. So
I feel that.
But we did have some good fun. The only thing I remember of the last time we played it was we sent Airbud to Parliament.
I knew that was
it was we peaked there, I think. It's great. I found it through Tabletop, Will Wheaton's Tabletop, which that should still be available on YouTube. So you can go check out some gameplay from that. Speaking of gameplay, Mam knows Gloom. But speaking of gameplay, I think we should get rolling, right?
Let's go.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna draw here, and we'll play this mountain, and I will pass over to Clay.
Alrighty, I'm gonna draw. Hey, look, you remembered the turn.
I did.
I'm so proud of you.
We have these turn indicators that I always forget for the first like 7 rounds.
I'm gonna play Myriad Landscape tapped and pass the turn.
Okie dokie. I am going to play a Plains and tap that and cast an Ozolith.
Yeah.
Yes.
And pass the turn.
All right, I'll draw. Oh, good. That came in handy. I'll play a. I got to think about this for a second. Sure, I'll play a Bayou and a Noble Hierarch and pass the turn.
Oh my lord!
Gotta get a dork. Gotta get a dorky boy.
Yep. Awesome. All right, I think I'm just gonna play this swamp and pass for now.
Alrighty. I will untap. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I will play a Plains and pass the turn.
Okay. I am going to play Plains and cast Hot Daxos.
Love it. Hot.
And pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Okay, so what do I need for that? I need that. Okay, I'll shotgun a Sacred Foundry and go to. I'm gonna do the life total. Let me know if I did it right. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh wow!
Yay!
Beautiful.
Good job, buddy.
So beautiful. Okay, and then I'm gonna tap for 3 and play a Feyburrow Elder and pass the turn.
Yeah. Okay. That'll be interesting. I thought this thing had fixed picking up
There we go.
full arts, but it did
Nice.
not. Yeah.
Were you able to fix the white border issue?
The same way I just fixed the full art issue. Yes.
Gotcha.
We have like
There you
it's like a Scryfall override that's built in. Let's play the Smoldering Marsh, which is going to come in untapped because I have 2 other basic lands. I'm gonna tap 3 and I'm gonna play this Stensia Masquerade. So attacking creatures I control have first strike, and whenever a vampire I control deals combat damage to a player, I can put a 1/1 counter on.
Nice. Yep.
Interesting.
And then I will pass.
All right. I will draw. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to play a forest. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and hit the Myriad Landscape and pass. I'm going to get 2 forests.
Sweet.
Okay. Drawer. I'm going to play Plains. I'm going to spend 2 for a Johnny's Pride Mate, which is going to trigger Daxos and gain a life, and that's going to trigger a Johnny's Pride Mate. And get a counter.
Yeah.
I play Commander to get away from Standard and Arena.
Okay, well, this will help. Land tax.
Sweet. Yes.
Much better. This is
Ideal.
I wanted to take care. I mean, look, I'm in mono white. What do you
You
want
gotta
from
do
me?
it. You gotta do it.
I am going to pass the turn after that.
All right. I'll untap and draw.
That's great. That's such a good follow up to my being bullshit. It's like, oh no, Arena. Then you're just like, okay, here's a land tax.
I try to come prepared.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, let's see. I'll play an Underground Sea. I'm going to tap for green, red, blue, white, and cast Jodah. Watch out. There's a Jodah.
Awesome.
And then for everything but black, I will just cast a Bloom Tinder and continue the Dork route. And that is going to be it. I'll pass.
Alrighty.
A lot going on over there.
Love my
For real.
dorks.
Let's,
It's the only way the Jodah.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, need so much ramp.
That is a fair point.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this mountain.
Flames.
And no, not quite. I'm gonna cast Anje here.
Nice.
And then I could hit somebody for 2 commander damage, but then I can't draw a card later. So I think I'm just gonna pass over to Clay.
Gonna untap and draw. So let's see. Do I need the mana this turn? No, I don't. All right, cool. So I'm going to pay 1 and a green. Hey, first time getting to cast this card. This is fun. I'm gonna play a Sylvan Library.
Hey, there you go.
A Christmas present from my sister. She was like, "Here is money. Get yourself a fancy Magic card."
Love that.
And I was like, "Oh, you mean the Commander Collection green monk art Sylvan Library?"
Love it.
I absolutely will. And then I'm going to play a Terramorphic Expanse, crack it to get a planes, and pass my turn.
I just like that just sent me down a spiral because I was like, did you come get your commander collection, Clay?
Oh,
like,
no.
Because like I haven't seen you since I bought it for you. So like what?
Don't worry.
I am land taxing for 2 planes.
Okay.
And shuffling. And how much want to bet I draw planes now?
No, I'm rooting for action. You're gonna find action right off the top.
Ooh, it is action.
There we go.
Fun action. It's not time for this action yet, but it's fun action. I'm going to play a planes, and here's a card I haven't gotten to cast yet, so we're going to see how this goes.
Look at us.
I know. I like getting to do potentially fun new things. Promise of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
The board wipe recovery thing.
Yeah.
That one.
Yep.
Yes.
Sweet.
Cool.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna make an enemy of Davy here with that on the stack.
You're gonna tap Big Anya?
I'm gonna tap Big Anya. I'm gonna discard a Dark Withering. And I'm gonna untap Anya.
Take care of Jodah?
No, I want to take care of. Well, you have a point.
I mean, it's your spell. You get to do what you want. I'm just
here's the thing: is that Ajani's Pridemate is never going anywhere now. If that sticks,
does Ajani's Pridemate just get big? Does it just become a big beater?
It just becomes a big beater. Do you have Trample or anything? Because I can just pull this back.
Okay. No, I don't.
All right.
I have.
Also, it just comes back once. What do you mean never
Does
going
it come
away?
back once?
Yeah, because once.
Yeah, because this gets sacrificed.
Yeah,
that gets. Oh, never mind. Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was just like recursion. I'm like, oh shit.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that would be wild.
Is it infinite?
Yeah, that would be wild.
That would be no. It's a white card. You can't have that.
Oh yeah,
You can't.
you're right. How could I misread that? You're right.
Holy cow! 8 white for an enchantment. That
yeah. I thought it was like one thing dies, bring one thing back.
Spell sacrifice every creature you control.
That's right. Yep.
Right.
Lose the game is an additional cost.
Basically, yes.
Yep.
Okay, so
Gotcha,
so I do get this.
You do get it. You do get it. Now you guys know I have a removal spell.
Now now I'm kind of scared. I am not going to swing at anybody because that seems real dumb, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, I'm going to untap and draw a card. See what it is. All right, sure.
Yeah, that's Sebard on Promise of Tomorrow. Oh,
That's so
That's
good.
beautiful. Okay.
It's very nice art.
So I guess I'm going to play Scrubland. I'm going to move to combat. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to swing Fabro Elder at you, Chris. I'm going to swing Jodah in the air at you, Claby. So a 4/4 and a 4/3 respectively.
all right, I will take 4.
Yeah, I think I can take 4.
Cool. And then I am going to do what's called run a card into removal. And
You got to get it out of the hand somehow, right?
yeah, that's true. I'm going to tap this Bloom Tinder for everything but black and tap the Scrubland for a black and play a Consecrated Sphinx.
Ooh. Yeah, okay, all right, sure.
And I played my land for turn, and I think I attacked. I think that's it. I'll pass.
You're gonna get to draw. I guess you are gonna get to draw a card.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, because if I kill it, I draw off of Anje, right? So
I think do you draw before you cast? Get the cast trigger on Madness?
no, that's a good point. I draw after. So,
but as part of the resolution of the ability, you draw a card and then you cast the Madness cost spell, and then it goes on the stack. Is that right? And then after it resolves, you draw a card. Is that how that works?
You'd think I'd know this better. I knew this 2 months ago, but I don't know this now. So if I remember right,
oh, it's whenever you discard a card, if it has Madness, untap,
yeah.
discard.
So discarding is part of the cost. So the
You'd kill it before.
ability I'm paying for goes on the stack. I kill it before I draw.
You kill it before, for sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna pay the black.
Pop it.
And yep. And then untap Anje, and then I draw a card for the
Excellent.
Anje trigger. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So now I will untap, draw for turn. Okay. I'm gonna play this mountain, and I just pass. There's no really I could just attack Clay if I wanted to, but it doesn't seem nice.
Anya's good. Anya's good is just a little loot.
Yeah.
So you're good.
So I'm gonna pass. She's good. She's so good as a looter. I really enjoy it.
So I'm gonna untap and then Sylvan.
Thank you, Mav. Yeah. Okay. That's what we thought. No, Clay, you got to count up. What are you doing?
What? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Pay 8.
No.
It's the only. It's
what
the only
are you doing?
proper way.
Why
It's
are
the
you
only
messing with my
proper
life?
way?
No, unfortunately, as much as I like that idea, at this moment is not quite the right time. As
Okay.
it is I just drew that is a whole. I'm gonna put 2 back on top. That is a whole heap of CMC there. So I'm gonna play a Bonder's Enclave for my land for turn.
Cool.
Chris got removal out of his hand. What is the odds there's more removal at the table?
That's a great question.
Let's find out. I'm gonna pay 4 white. I'm gonna play 4 white for Evra.
Oh yeah, that's a beefy.
And
Oh
right
no!
That's a great little combat trick.
And I'm gonna pass the turn.
Yeah. All right.
and see if I get to untap with.
I am not going to land tax. I am going to play a plains, and I'm going to spend 5 for boon reflection.
Sweet. Yep.
Yeah, just a little card.
Oh, okay. Totally normal.
Just a little card. Little card. Nice art. Not a turf anymore. That's nice.
It's a pretty artwork for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass.
Don't mind me. I'm over here writing boon reflection and my list of cards to add to this deck.
Yes.
Well, and it's nice too because it wasn't that expensive before, but it got dirt cheap with Double Masters. So
this is a fun game though because I'm looking at Davies' board and I'm like, Daxos is in this deck, Promise of Tomorrow is in this deck, Oslo is in this deck. There's it's like, oh look.
Well, for sure I have the Soul Sisters in this deck. Like that, I would like to see them, but
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play a Verdant Catacombs as my land for turn. What's Evra's power toughness?
4/4 currently.
The 4/4. That's unfortunate. Oh no, that's actually okay. So I'm gonna move to combat? ? Yes, I'll move to combat, and I'm gonna swing Fabro Elder at you, Claby Trigger Exalted. So it's a 5/5.
Sick. I have no blocks.
Okay, that's why, had to do it. Had to try to bait it. Then I'll move to second main phase and tap the Bloom Tender. Do I do that? No, I'll just tap 3 and cast a Wheel of Fortune.
Okay, so dang it, I have to do this now.
I'm really glad that I put the 2 cards back on top. I'm still sad about this hand, but I'm really glad I put those 2 cards back.
I'm sad because I lose my Shepherd.
Oh,
man.
That's Shepherd's good.
I'm sad,
What?
but
I'm sorry. You
What?
might get it again.
Oh, you're warping the
I'm gonna
Evra.
warp the Evra.
you have made a powerful enemy.
I
This
am aware. I am painfully aware.
Let's hit that big boy
no,
right off.
and also the cards that are out. You dick.
Yes, I know.
I
I didn't want to do it, but if I'm losing the Chaos Warp, I have to do it now, or I won't be able to do
No,
it.
actually, that was super great because the one of the 2 cards on top was a Myria Shepherd. So I'd have just been able to get the cards from my hand that I was pitching back.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I put a Myria Shepherd and Vigor back on top. So like, great,
Okay.
great. That was 100% the correct move. All right.
So you can't
There
be
we
mad
go.
about it, is what you're saying.
No, I'm still mad. I
Yeah,
just like I don't know.
Can't stop the salt.
You have known me long enough.
Oh yeah, no, I'm aware.
Reason has nothing to do when it comes to emotion.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so flipping for Chaos Warp. Hey, Sun Titan.
I knew it. I premonition filled my brain.
Dang it! Dang it!
Get wrecked, Chris.
I haven't pitched my hand yet. Dang it! All right. Well, I guess I will get this Myriad landscape back.
I mean, it's not bad. That's ramping.
Yeah, I mean,
and then Wheel of Fortune.
All right, I'm discarding 2 lands.
I'm discarding an Anger, Malevolent Whispers, Chainer, Torment of Souls, and a Nightmare Unmaking.
I'm discarding Realm Seekers, Michaeloth, Basri's Lieutenant, Rishkar, and Together Forever.
Springjack Shepherd, Austere Command, Plains and Wanderer's Twigs.
Sweet
Okay, I'm
fancy
glad of that.
Moses. Thank you for the follow.
We draw 7, right?
Yes, draw 7.
All right.
All right, let's be better to be lucky than good. I'm gonna tap this Bloom Tinder for everything but black. Tap the Scrubland for a black. I'm gonna hit this Omniscience real quick.
It is turn 5.
just sneak it out. You know, it just came to me, and but we're not going to go too crazy.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, it's omniscience.
Yeah, we're not going to go too crazy.
It's not boon reflection. This is a card. That's an absolute fucking unit. Let's just be...
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'd like to play this Angry Goblin, a brash taunter.
There we go.
I'd like to play a Soul Ring. I would like to play a. I'm getting you back for that Consecrated Sphinx.
Oh,
Chris.
yeah.
I'm hitting that Abrupt Decay. I'm popping on you.
All right. Geez, Jodah doesn't even matter anymore.
That's true. That's the great thing about Jodah. Once the party started, you can leave.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I guess I do kind of want.
Yeah, Atris, I didn't know I needed to bring a Lavinia deck. Jeez.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
I'm going to play this. I'm going to tap Anje to discard the Stormkirk Occultist, untap it, draw a card. I am casting the Occultist.
Okay, cool.
And so I'm drawing, and Anje goes to the command set. So I'll bump her up by 2.
I am going to then hit this Windfall.
Ugh.
Oh, come on.
The double wheel.
The double wheel. Don't run many of them, but when they string together, it's beautiful.
All right, well, look at all the nice things you're making me throw away.
No. Oh, no.
Oh, that's, yeah. All right. I'm tossing a Decree of Pain and a land, an Exotic Orchard.
I hit Abzan Battle Priest, Evolution Sage, Spirit Bonds, Elixir of Immortality, and lands.
Okay, so 7.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Hitting 7. Let's see what we got here.
Asylum Visitor, Incorrigible Youths, Avacyn's Judgment, Archfiend of Spite, and a Cut to Ribbons.
You're a doggy. Is the doggy okay?
Yeah, he's just very loud. I'm going to run him out.
Okay, no, there's nothing wrong with that.
I lost a Johnny's Welcome, Bengar the Diplomat, Anointer Priest, Victory's Envoy, Path to Bravery, Well of Lost Dreams, and Mentor of the Meek.
Oh, Well of Lost Dreams is sweet.
Now it's dead.
Would be.
Yeah.
Would be.
I'm going to cast a Serum Visions and draw on Scry 2. So draw a card, Scry 2, see what we got here. I'm going to bottom those like that. And I will cast, wow, that's so many lands. We're going to throw out a Ristic and a Smothering Tithe and then show you my hand, which is all lands.
Just all lands.
Pay for study. Pay for study.
Pay for study.
And pay for Tithe, probably. And then I'll crack the Verdant Catacombs and get something that taps for red.
I mean, if you have auditions, then Tithe doesn't matter.
Exactly. So don't pay for it. Don't slow you down. Don't let it be stacks. And then I'll pass. Let me get a red land.
I'm gonna untap here. Do I pay? What did we decide? We decided no.
I would say don't pay for Tithe. Try to pay for study.
Okay. Yeah. If I need to pay for study, I'll pay for study. Okay, so I'm gonna draw.
For sure, it'd be a bad lands.
Let's see. So I'm not gonna pay for the Tithe.
Yeah, I'll get a treasure.
Let's see here. Clay, can I hit you so that I can grow my creature out of this range that I'm going to use to get rid of this Brash Towner? Thank you.
Brash Towner, you be careful now.
I'm doing what I can. I'm going to go to combat. Clay, I would like to hit you for 3 with stuff. Okay. Awesome. Remember, deals combat damage to a player. Exile the top card of my library until end of turn I might play that card, which is a mountain. I haven't played anything, so I will play this mountain. So that's nice.
There you go.
Also, you get to put a 1/1 counter on the Occultist because of the Stensia Masquerade. And then I'm going to pay 4 for a Biting Rain. All creatures get -2/-2 till end of turn.
I'll respond. I gotta just fight something. No, I can't fight anything. Summoning Sick. What am I talking about? No.
Yeah,
die.
You can't tap it.
Yeah, dead.
Okay. And so Ristic Study is how much? I always forget.
Study's 1.
Study's 1. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll pay the 1.
Cool.
And that's it for me. I'm gonna pass the turn and run the dog out. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. So let's see. Untap. Sylvan Library.
Shall I make 2 treasures?
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay for Tithe. I'm gonna put, let's see. I'm still gonna put 2 back because I can't cast all of these spells, so holding them in hand is doesn't really matter. So let's see. I'm gonna play a Plains.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Was I needed?
No.
Good.
You've
I'm
missed
gonna
nothing.
Thank
let's
you.
see. Let's see.
It's a nice thing anybody said about me all day.
Happy to help, buddy.
Oh well. All right. So I'm gonna play an Orin Refuse. I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on Sun Titan. I am gonna pay. Oh,
Yep.
I'm gonna pay with this. Pay for study. And then I'm gonna go to combat. Ken, I'm gonna swing you for 7.
Yeah, I'll declare no blocks.
Okay. So Sun Titan trigger.
Yep.
I'm gonna get back Rishkar.
Nice.
So when Rishkar enters, I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on Rishkar and on Orin Refuse. And then you took 7, you said?
Yep.
Do we do anything else? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna crack, just to save time, I'm gonna crack Myriad Landscape again.
Sweet.
And pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap. I am not going to land tax. I'm going to draw.
I'll make a treasure.
I'm going to play a plains. And I have how many? Good. I am going to spend 1 for Authority of the Consuls.
Yeah, nice.
And I will pay the 1 for it.
Okay.
I will spend 1.
Oh, Mab has a point, Clay. Your Titan is Vigilance.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Oh, heck yeah. That's even better.
For Soul Warden, and I will pay the 1.
Yep.
So that is going to trigger Daxos. I'm going to gain 2 life.
Thanks to,
It's going to trigger the Pride Mate. I will get a counter on him. And I'm going to, just because I can, and you're probably, just in case there's another freaking wheel coming.
Yep.
Dawn of Hope.
Sweet. Paying for study?
No.
Okay.
I cannot.
1 card.
And that is it. Pass.
Look, if you're gonna call a judge every time I misplay something, we're gonna be here all night. I had to have somebody in chat explain to me what my commander did the first time I played it.
Yeah.
The person was just like, "Hey, wouldn't it be better with hardened scales if you spread the counters out?" And I'm like, "No, the counters only go on."
Oops.
Oh,
Yeah.
commander.
Oops.
That's neat.
I am going to. I played a Scalding Tarn for turn. I'm going to move to combat. Yeah, looks like. Davey, do you have flyers?
No.
No? Okay. I'm going to swing 4 in the air at you, Davey. I'm going to swing 4 on the ground at you, Chris, with Fabra.
That you swung me with Jodah, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will crack the Scalding Tarn for something and pass.
Alrighty. So on tap, I will not pay for the tithe.
Yep, I'll make a treasure.
Are you winning?
Are you winning, Davey? No, I'm not. I'm just building this nice little wall of enchantments and artifacts that are not really doing anything yet, but we'll see.
It depends on how you define winning. If you define winning as having the highest life total, then yes.
Which, as a fun fact, I do not. Because very rarely does that actually mean anything. You see.
What's the best creature card in someone's graveyard?
Probably. I've got a. What do I have in here? I've got a
I
Consecrated.
have a Mangara, Mentor of the Meek.
I have Basri's Lieutenant, Michaeloth, Realm Seekers, Abzan Battle Priest, Evolution Sage.
Oof.
Not a lot of stuff that does stuff with your stuff, I don't think.
No, not really. That is a shame.
Oh damn! The homie mental misplay. Alan's in the chat. What up, Alan? Good to see you.
Oh hey.
The Ken Stan Brigade has arrived.
I love it. I love Mab's a local in my play group. She's great, and I love Alan. I love Alan to death. He's such a good, positive dude.
Man, that's drawing cards is real nice. So I think I'm gonna take that Sphinx. I'm gonna pay 5 and a 1 for Aristic Study.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm gonna cast Beacon of Unrest.
Oh no!
And take the Consecrated Sphinx.
I just realized with Sylvan Library that Chris is going to draw 6.
Oh yes. Well, Sylvan is a May. Sylvan is a May. So if you want to.
Oh, that's true. I do know what's on top, I guess.
Okay. Chris, your Sphinx is going to enter tapped. I'm going to gain 2 life.
Sure is.
4 life, sorry, and put a counter on Enchanting's Pride Mate.
Should I just put Sphinx over here? Does that work?
Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So 4, 6.
I have 1 tap treasure.
Why is your treasure tapped?
Artifact.
Your Authority of the Consuls?
Just creatures.
It's just creatures? Okay, got it.
Yeah.
What am I thinking? Blind Obedience?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I make that mistake all the time, though. I have to keep looking at it.
Yep.
All right. I will draw the Sphinx here in a minute. But beyond that, I think that is it for me. I could get in, but I don't really have any good attacks. Although, what's that Faber Elder? It's only like a 4/4
Faber
right
is
now.
a 4/4. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go to combat. Ken, I will hit you for 4.
Yeah. No. Well, do I care about the Faber Elder right now? No, I don't. I'm gonna block with the Faber Elder.
Okay. All right. Then
Yeah, I think
it
you're
dies
okay
to
on,
first strike.
Yeah. Pew! It's dead.
Because Stensia Masquerade gives my things first strike, but I don't get the trigger even though I have trample. So you got me, and I will pass over to Clay.
Alrighty. Let's see. Untap.
Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna give Chris so many cards?
Can I deck him?
just take 20 more turns.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, this I'm sorry, I didn't tell y'all. This is Selesnya turns deck.
Yep, Selesnya turns. Yep. You just loop seed time over and over again, and just wait for people to cast blue spells on your turn.
Amazing. No, I'm just gonna draw one. I'm not gonna do the extras since I know what's on top.
Nice.
Right.
Yep. Nice.
Oh wait, I didn't
still draw 2
because I Myriad Landscaped.
I shuffled all your stuff away anyway.
What?
I chaos warped you. Remember?
No, this I've.
The last time.
Yeah.
All right, I draw 2 anyway.
Yeah.
And I will make some treasures. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the dog.
So I am going to, let's see, for a white, I'm going to play the other sister.
Nice.
All right, so she is tapped.
Yes, that's right.
I gain 4 life and put a counter on the Pride Ring.
Yes, and I am going to pay for study.
Okay, cool.
And then math.
Stupid math.
Right? Let's see. To pay, we need... Okay, that's fine. And then I'm going to... For 2 and a green, I'm going to play... Oh, just kidding. Man, I am out of it today. So for 2 green white, I'm going to play Lathiel. So
nice.
That comes in tapped. I'm going to gain a life. Davey gains the 4.
Should I draw from study?
No. Okay. So we do like that. That's the one for the study. And then, so going to go to combat. Let's see. Davy is slowly accruing a wall of creatures. But
that's 3 creatures.
No, I know.
It's not a wall. It's a border fence at best.
It's a border with the one primates like the center post. So Sun Titan is going to come at Ken again. Rishkar and Orin Reef are going to go at Chris.
Sure.
Yep. I declare
so Orin Reef is going to trigger. So they're each going to get a 1/1 counter.
Yep.
Vigilance.
There you go.
And then Sun Titan trigger for the attack. I'm going to get Evolution Sage.
Nice.
Disgusting.
So I'll gain a life. Davey's going to gain.
I filled up that yard for you, Claby.
I know. Yeah. This is actually like, you filling up the yard and then Chris flipping me into a Sun Titan. Yeah. That worked out really well.
Do I take 7 or 8?
So you have 8 coming at you.
Okay. I'll take 8.
And I have how much?
You have 4. You have 8 coming at you.
Okay, I'll take 8.
Sweet. So then second main, I'm going to play my land for turn because I thought about what was coming ahead.
Nice. Yep.
My surprise. And then I'm going to pay, let's see, 1 and a white to play Dawn of Hope. I'm going to pay for study.
Nice twinsies.
And then I'm going to go to my end step. Lathiel is going to trigger, and I have 2 1/1 counters to distribute. So I'm going to put 1 on Evolution Sage.
Nice.
And 1 on my Soul Attendant.
Is Evolution Sage the landfall proliferate?
Yes, that's why I proliferated.
Nice. Good.
Cool.
Disgusting.
And that's my turn.
Cool. I have land taxed for 2 planes.
Great.
I will draw.
I'll treasure.
Sweet.
Play a plane.
I will draw 2.
I will treasure 2 more times. So 1, 2. Let's do.
Look at us all getting stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody's getting stuff.
Everybody's getting stuff.
Look at us. Who would have guessed?
So many stuffs. I don't know what to do. Yeah, that seems pretty good. All right, we're gonna do this. I took that wall of creatures comment to heart, so
look at that wall of artifacts and enchantments. I mean, that's.
I'm gonna spend 5 for a Reverent Hoplite.
Oh yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5,
10.
6, 7, 8, 9.
So first things first, I gain 6 life for the Hoplite.
Oh, yeah.
and put a counter on a Johnny's Pride mate. Now I make 10 tokens.
So I'm also gaining 11 life.
Yes.
Yep.
Nice.
So these are 1/1 white human soldiers, and there are 10 of them. So each one of those will trigger Daxos, Soul Warden.
Nice. Gain hell of life.
Yeah.
So I'm going to gain.
Thank you for the follow.
And Boon Reflection. So I'm going to gain 40 life.
See, yep.
That tracks.
And put 10 1/1 counters
And put 10 counters on a Johnny's Pride.
Beautiful.
Oh no.
You put 20 counters on a Johnny's Pride man.
20.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Yep.
He should. So I've actually been underselling his counters this whole time, but I can't go back and figure it out. But 27 seems like a nice number.
Yep.
So we're just going to keep that as it is.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and I did pay for study.
Sweet.
Okay, that was a fun play. I liked that.
You just knock Ken out of the game? Please don't. I like my Sphinx.
Could also
Yeah, true.
Chris.
I could kill somebody, but that seems rude, right? That's rude.
I say you live your best life. If that involves
We're
us,
getting
great.
2 games in tonight, sir. So
Yeah, you get to live your best life.
All right, then I'm going to swing 10.
Sweet. I'll declare no blocks before damage. I would like to Teferi's protection out, please.
There we go.
Okay.
Do you have to tap? Do you have omniscience?
Oh, hey, look at that.
it's a show of respect, Clay.
I don't know. I didn't know. I was just checking. Between the treasure and the omniscience and the land, like it just.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in the box. It's gone. Live to fight another day.
My other idea was to put Claby in a kill the Sun Titan or take 27 or 29 hole.
Yeah, that's good. That's a nice hole.
Well, okay, then I'm done.
Cool.
And probably done.
On phase in. Oh,
Sorry.
no, I don't.
On Davies' end step, I have a Lathiel trigger because Lathiel triggers on each end step.
Nice.
So I have 11 1/1 counters to distribute.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna put 2, 2, 2, 2. So it's 8, and then 3 here.
Nice.
And there we go.
All right. So I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna phase in. I'm gonna pray for action. Here we go. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's extremely powerful. The extremely powerful Deathrite Shaman. I'll play it.
It's a planeswalker.
Planeswalker, that's true. I'm going to play a Polluted Delta, and I'm just going to go ahead and crack it because life is pain. Go to 20, get something. And then I'm going to have blockers and pass.
Alrighty, let's untap here. Oh, I draw 2 for Ken's draw.
Oh, I gained a life from Deathrite Shaman coming in.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna put
and I gained
2 life.
Deathrite Shaman's tapped, and I gain 4 life.
All right, and I made some treasures for your draw on my draw, Chris.
And 2 counters on.
And I drew.
Should I make another treasure?
Yeah, I'll draw for my turn. Okay.
Hey, Chris, if you feed my study, I might be able to dig us out of the wall of beaters. Because I do run quite a few board wipes, but I'll probably just die beforehand. But can't hurt to try.
Yeah, that's fair. Problem is that
I do only have lands in hand, 4 lands.
pretty lands.
If I'm going to be holding lands, they might as well be pretty.
That's a good point. Okay, let me take a look here because I just drew something that throws everything I was thinking about sideways. So
Nice.
that's always fun. Okay, 5.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna play this mountain for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and tap it and cast the Soul Ring.
Shall I
I
draw?
will pay for the risk of study.
Okay, can't dig us anywhere.
I know. Eventually, you'll get it, but
I'll be
not
dead from the
just
power
yet.
on board.
Oh, that is true. You have a point.
Well,
All
you
right.
have a blocker.
You
I've
gave
got
me
1 blocker. Look at all those creatures.
They're all 1/1s. I can't. Everything else has 1 or 2 power.
plays
got
are
a
pretty
board.
big.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
So
Had
I'm
not
going to. This is such a fun play. All right. Okay.
It's cool. I only have 39 power. I've got way less power than
No big
Davey.
deal. No big deal.
Do I need Anya for this? I think I do. Oh, but then I can't do anything. Never mind. Okay. So I need to save 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Oh, and 5. No, this is fine. Okay. So I'm gonna go to combat. Do I need to hit anybody? I should stay back. I'm gonna go to my end step. I'm gonna discard. I just want to make sure that I'm doing this right. Let us discard this squee. This a swamp, a solemn, and a from under the floorboards.
Nice.
So since I'm discarding it, I will madness. Let's see. It for what is this? 5? X is 5. So
Okay.
create 5 double tapped zombies.
They're hell tapped.
Should I draw a card?
And you shall draw a card.
Fantastic. Oh, great.
I gain 5 life.
Mirror board.
I
Very relevant.
gain 20 life.
Because Ken drew, I draw 2, and we're just gonna keep doing this.
Yes, I will go ahead and make 2 treasure.
Was that a good idea, Chris? No, it was not. I'm going to discard the Magus of the Wheel and the Blood Mad Vampire.
Yep.
I have to go back to my cleanup step because reasons. And did I miscount? I miscounted. I'm going to discard this Grimoire of the Dead. And I definitely forked out. That's fine. All right. I'm going to get my zombies and then I'll pass.
Cool.
All right. So let's see. So we untap. I am gonna Sylvan for all 3.
Hell yeah. I'll make 3 treasure.
Sick. I'm gonna draw 6.
Yeah. I'll make 6 more treasure.
I'm gonna just take 8.
Wow. Oh, you got
Gross.
life. You're
Yeah,
fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's totally
My eyes were on Ken's life total.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh?
Whoa. No, that would be phenomenal if Ken did that. I'd be like, oh,
This is what I get for bottoming pure into the abyss. Why do I do this?
Oh, there's so many jokes there.
Why do I do this?
Alrighty, so
Davey.
Yeah, that is true. There were so many jokes there. That's right.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that's what I get for bottoming.
Yeah, that's right.
3 and a white plus 1 for study. I'm gonna play Loyal Unicorn.
Yeah, nice.
Oh.
So
Okay,
unicorn.
I'm gonna gain 4.
I'm gonna gain a life. Yep.
Oh
And-
shit! Johnny's Primate should get
10
counters
counters
on it.
from me.
Yep.
and then
And
2
then-
for me.
Yep.
All right, cool. So we are going to go to combat.
Nice. Clayby, before you declare attacks, can I dedicate myself to you as your thrall in an attempt not to die?
Dude, that's interesting, as you were just like very hardly advocating for help digging to wrath the board.
That's
And
true.
mentioned specifically Clay's creatures as being the
That's
one you're worried
true.
about.
Well,
That
you
is
know,
true.
things change. Politics move quick, you know,
This is
and I'm looking to change. I've had to change a
Hey,
heart
look,
to change a
it's,
spirit.
it's inauguration day. We're all about looking to the
Yeah.
future here.
That's
We're
right.
not going to dwell on the past.
That's right. Let's look on, you know. Basically I'll just pledge myself to you. Try
You're
not to
You're actually good.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I
That's
guess that is true.
terrifying.
There is 127 life
Is,
sitting somewhere on the
is
board.
Chris in
No, Chris is
trouble?
also good.
Okay, all right. Sweet.
Am I in trouble?
Well, no, because like you have a ton of life and blockers. I am going to send my board with vigilance and protection from combat damage at Davy.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
And so on the Sun Titan attack trigger, I'm going to get back Together Forever.
Nice.
When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to support 2. So I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on Lathiel and a 1/1 counter on Sun Titan.
Nice. Oh, damn. That activated ability is cool.
And then the Orin Reef Ooze is going to trigger.
Yep.
And so all the creatures with 1/1 counters are going to get another one.
Nice.
So Davey, I'm swinging you 12.
Okay, so I can block. I just can't deal damage to those creatures, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So do any of them fly?
Nope, they're all on the ground. No trample
And
items.
how many creatures are there?
There are 6.
Okay, I'm gonna block them all with the humans.
Sure.
They're all going. Go ahead.
I was going to say I'm going to gain 4 life from Lathiel.
Yep, they're all going to die. So that's going to trigger Daxos. I'll gain 12 life
Yes.
Nice.
Cool.
and get 6 more counters on the primate.
Sick. Righty, cool. I put the count on the one creature. Rip. Second main, I'm going to play a land for turn.
Yeah.
So I'm going to proliferate, thanks to Evolution Sage. So going to throw another counter on each of these creatures.
You can proliferate my occultist, by the way. Just a heads up.
I could.
You can proliferate the Pride Mate.
I also could do that. I don't think that I will.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it.
That's a shame. Worth a shot.
And right. And so then on
Can't
my
win if you don't play.
you're right. And then on my end step, then I gained 5 life. And so I'm going to put those 5 1/1 counters on the Loyal Unicorn.
Nice.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
I'm gonna untap. I am not gonna land tax. I'm gonna draw.
I'm gonna draw 2.
I'll make
I'm
3
gonna deck
treasure.
myself. It'd be great.
I'm gonna play planes. I'm gonna 8 planes. Okay.
Chris, cards in library?
What do you want?
Don't worry about it. At least 40, I want to say.
Seems good.
So 40. So I draw 20 cards. Okay.
It's a May ability. I can stop myself.
That's true. It is a May.
Oh,
Sadly.
never
You
mind.
can, but will you?
That's
I
the
think
problem.
yeah.
I've played with him for 7 years. He definitely won't, but
Yeah.
No, I might stop myself with like 1 in library just in case.
You're a man of taste.
He
You
would
love
just-
cards more than anything else. That's
like under normal circumstances he would not. But if it was specifically to spite me, he might be able to control himself.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. I am gonna spend 4, and I'm gonna cast Luminous Broodmoth.
nice. Shall I draw from
Oh,
study?
sick.
Yes,
Okay.
you will draw from study.
Thank you.
I will gain 4 life.
I will gain a life.
And get 2 counters on the Pride Mate. So I got this 51-51 Pride Mate that I can't do jack shit with, which just always a great feeling.
Mhm. Has Ozlith been getting all the counters? Or no, that's only when things
Those,
die, right?
no, that's the number of humans.
Nice.
This futon is supremely uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't think I got much else.
I mean, when a wipe happens, you are so set up. That's
In
like
theory,
like a beautiful recursion suite.
in theory, we'll see.
Yeah.
So there's a blocker over there that I can't get rid of, right? I don't have none of this nonsense on my board. No, it doesn't do anything. And Chris has a blocker. Clavey obviously has blockers. Yeah, I'm past the turn.
Okay.
So on your end step, I actually there's the
Got some stuff.
the Lathiel trigger.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put another counter on the Sun Titan, and there we go.
All right, I'm gonna untap. I'll draw a card. Come on, baby. That's a good card. Yeah, that's a good card.
It's a board wipe.
Not quite. Well, we'll see. Okay. What is? May I ask for power and toughnesses on all creatures except the enormous Pride Mate?
4, 3,
Max on your board.
4, 3, 4, 6. Oh, okay.
Maximum is 14.
Okay, 14 max toughness, and then what about you, Davey?
Not counting the 51-51 primate.
Yeah.
Max toughness is going to be Daxos' ass is enormous.
Okay.
He is a 2 power 2. Toughness is 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's a 212.
Okay, 212. Okay, so 14 is the highest. Great.
Heck.
I am going to start off by exiling a creature from my graveyard. Sure, yes. I'm going to exile this noble hierarch to gain 2 life.
Yay!
Okay, it's gone. It's out of here. Go up 2. Then I am going to go ahead and put 14 into this earthquake.
Oh boy.
Oof.
So that's 14 damage to each
Each
creature.
non-flyer would take 14, and each player would take 14.
All right, cool. In response, I'm going to start with paying 3 for Bonder's Enclave.
Yep.
Draw a card.
Yep. I'll make a
I'm gonna
treasure.
draw 2.
Right. And then I'm going to do the Together Forever thing.
Mhm.
And I almost forgot about this, but because Rishkar, all the creatures can tap for mana.
Oh, nice.
So
Yep.
they're each going to tap to pay their cost. And I'm going to pay
For their
and then
own
I'm gonna
cost.
pay one
That's
for the loyal
really
unicorn.
good.
Real good.
That's
They're all going to
pretty
come back.
good. Sweet.
Okay, I am gonna do nothing.
Likewise.
All right,
I'm gonna be very sad. But okay, so everything dies, right?
Yep, and we all take 14.
Okay, so hold on, because I've got I need to. So I have 14 damage that I have to take. However, I'm going to gain 2, 4, 8. So I'm net losing 6. And the tokens die, they're not coming back.
Yeah.
So the Broodmoth survives because it flies. The Hoplite, Soul Warden, and Daxos are exiled with Daxos is going to go to the command zone.
Yep.
The Hoplite and the Warden are living under Promise of Tomorrow.
Right. Promise of Tomorrow happens before Luminous Broodmoth happens, so you don't get to choose which one happens, right?
No. When
they both happen at the same time. You can choose which replacement effect you want.
I want the Broodmoth one.
Yep.
Okay. So
and you can Broodmoth
I will
Daxos, right?
Yeah, I will let Daxos. Yep, same thing. Okay. So good lord, I'm sorry because this is about to gum up everything, but because I got to figure a lot of shit out now. So here's the flying counters. Where's my other little round boy? There it is. Okay, flying counters. Next, gajillions of triggers. So
yes.
So they all come in at the same time, right?
Yep.
So they all see each other. So let's deal with. So Daxos is going to trigger off of Soul Warden and
the Hoplite.
So I'm just talking about Daxos himself.
Yeah.
Daxos.
Gotcha.
So that's just a gain of 2 and a counter on the Pride Mate. Soul Warden is going to trigger Daxos. Gain 2, counter on the Pride Mate. Hoplite is going to trigger Daxos and Soul Warden, gain 4 life and 2 counters on the Pride Mate. Then it's going to create the tokens and it's going to make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. So that's going to trigger Dax. 2 times 12 is 24 on Daxos. 2 times 12 is 24 on the Warden. So I'm going to gain 48 life, which takes me to 193.
There you go.
And that's going to be 24 additional counters on the Pride Mate.
Does Pride Mate lose its counters when it dies?
The counters would go on the Ozolith, I would think.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you can send it back whenever.
The Ozolith counters can go on to anything I want.
Nice.
It's just before, at the beginning of combat.
Yep.
Nice.
But the thing about it is, so if the board gets wiped and all of those flying counters go on there, all of the counters from the Ozolith have to go onto one thing. So something will end up with 3 flying counters, which is really stupid. But
it's just very.
It's stupid just for that purpose, but it's good because otherwise, if you could just piece them out however you want, that card would be busted.
Yeah,
it is really good that on Arena, the Ozolith will start to float if it has a flying counter on it.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, it actually does the flying.
That's pretty dope.
Nice. And then Jodah actually didn't die because Jodah has flying. And then I'd like to cast Rise of the Dark Realms, which sadly wasn't as big as I hoped it would be. But I'd like all the creatures from all the graveyards.
Okay.
I wish you didn't do that.
Okay. So please tell me what they are, and I'm going to hurriedly write them on my Infinite tokens.
Oh boy.
You get 5 from me.
Okay.
You get a Victory's Envoy.
Okay.
An Anointer Priest.
Okay.
A Mentor of the Meek.
Okay.
A Mangara the Diplomat.
Yep.
And a Springjack Shepherd.
Okay. And is Mentor the only one that has ETBs in that pile?
No. So Anointer Priest is whenever a creature token ETBs under your control, you gain 1 life.
Okay.
Springjack is when it enters, you get a 0/1 goat you get 0/1 goats equal to your devotion to white.
Okay.
And then Mentor is whenever another creature with power 2 or less ETBs, you can pay 1 and draw a card. So you're going to want to deal with those 3 probably last after everything else.
Yep, that makes sense. I'll just put them over here as being relevant for that. Mangara, no ETB, but stuff. Okay, next.
You get an anger. No, actually,
Okay.
I have 8. How many do you have, Clay?
I have 4. So Chris,
Okay.
if you want to go.
All right. You get an anger from me.
Mhm.
You get, which is a 2/2.
Yep.
An Archfiend of Spite, which is a flying 6/6.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay.
You get an Incorrigible Youths, which is a 4/3 with haste.
Okay. Yep.
And let's see. Next, you get an Asylum Visitor.
Mm-hmm.
If he runs out of
it,
tokens, you don't have to give him the.
yeah.
Oh,
No, that's Mav. You're right. They all come in tapped, which is we're dealing with later.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all going to come in tapped, and he's getting tokens, and I'm getting 2 life for everything that comes into play on his board. So
Nice.
You get my
4 life.
Squee,
Sorry,
Squee.
which I'm not
yep.
happy about.
Yeah. Rest in peace. Yep.
Ripperoonie.
Blood Mad Vampire, which
Okay.
is a 4/1.
Yep. Got it.
You get my Stromkirk Occultist, which is a 3/2 with Trample.
Okay.
And you get my Chainer Nightmare Adept.
Yeah. Sweet.
Which whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you didn't cast it from your hand, it gains haste on a turn, but that doesn't matter here.
Oh, rest in peace.
Because they're tapped.
Yep.
Because they're
Oh,
tapped.
thank God. Oh, thank God. Authority of
It's
the
a
Consuls.
3/2.
I love you so much.
Okay.
And then my 4.
Yep.
So we've got Basri's Lieutenant, which is Vigilance Protection from Multicolored. ETB, you get to put a 1/1 counter on something.
Okay.
And if something you have with a 1/1 counter dies, you get to create a 2/2 Knight.
Yep.
I have Abzan Battle Priest,
Okay.
which is each creature you control the 1/1 counter on it has lifelink.
Okay.
Wow.
Realm Seekers,
Okay.
which enters battlefield with 1/1 counters equal to the number of cards in all players' hands.
Okay.
Which I guess we can calculate in a second.
Mhm.
And then Michaeloth,
Oh, the Devour one?
the Devour one that does the Saprolings.
Okay.
Oh,
nice.
Jesus Christ.
It's Devour 2, and you put Saprolings equal to the number of 1/1 counters.
Okay. Okay, so sounds like ETBs are going to make some tokens, gain some life, maybe draw me some cards.
And put some counters. Yeah.
And put some counters. So I'm gonna do the counters later because since they're all entering tapped, the thing I really want to do is just see how many cards I can draw with all of the creatures. That's it.
Right.
Sure.
So your devotion to white is what does the Springjack, right?
Yep.
And so the devotion I'm giving you is 2.
Okay.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for me.
Okay, so that's 10 total, I believe, for me.
So because you have 4 of your own.
Yeah. I've got 1, 2, and then 4 from Clay and 6 from you. Oh, would that be 12?
12, yeah.
Okay, 12.
So you're gonna get 12 goats, and then you have 1 mana draw card from Mentor.
Okay.
Which means that means, and you don't make any other do you make any other tokens than with Springjack?
Now it's Springjack. I guess it says call if he wants to devour, but that won't matter until the next turn for tokens.
Okay, great. So then 29 creatures will have entered the battlefield for you. I will give you 4 life for each one.
So 116.
Which means I'm glad you did math. Yes. And going up to 309. Is that right?
Yep.
309.
I think so.
Oh, why can't just
I
let
know.
me type in?
We're working on it. That was the first thing somebody asked.
Yeah,
309.
After Charlotte,
and that is
life to 126 in 1 turn. Yeah,
and that is 58 more counters on the Pride Month.
Nice. 2 or less. And then I am going to just start drawing some cards with Mentor. So I'm going to start by drawing 12.
I will draw 24. I have a feeling that this next turn is going to be, if I get to it, it might be my last.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll go ahead and make 20 treasure.
I am not at all expecting to see my next turn. So
I have to say, I really thought the Together Forever move was slick, and now I'm like, I'm looking at the rest of the board, like, I guess I'm looking at this half of the board, like, damn.
I am the Sphinx.
We're gonna do some stuff.
The Sphinx that is on Ken's board does not exist. It's on my.
So I guess I will continue to draw some cards. So I drew 12, and then you made me 24 treasures. So
I sure did.
I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to draw 4 more and go to 22 treasure. Would you like to draw some more cards?
I would love to draw 8 more.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, great. I'll go ahead and make 8 treasures.
Oh yeah, no, I'm feeding you. You're gonna get anything you need.
Great. Yeah, that's not gonna really do me much. I'm gonna play a Court of Ire. I'm the monarch. I've ascended. I'm gonna play a Villas.
Oh.
I am going to play a overloaded Vandal Blast. And I manually paid for it with treasures.
Hey, hold on. What is Villas?
Villas is an 8/8 flyer that says pay a black, pay 2 life. Target creature gets -1/-1 till end of turn. And then whenever I lose life, I draw that many cards.
Okay. I just had a... Okay. Oh, that's gross, but I also got triggers off that, so great.
Yes. And then Overload Vandal Blast.
So that's artifacts?
Yeah, destroy all artifacts I don't control.
You get my soul ring.
Okay.
My Ozolith.
I have no artifacts.
Then I would like to, I know this sounds very stupid. I should have done this the opposite order. I'll play Dockside Extortionist. It will get me some enchantment mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I have 6.
I have
6,
3.
3, 9, 10.
Because
Okay.
Daxos is an enchantment.
Okay, so I'll go to 23 treasure.
And I will gain 4 life.
I'm going to cast a Brainstorm. Would you like to draw, Chris?
I would love to. How many am I drawing? 6?
I'll draw 6.
I'm
I'll
very much running out of room for spin downs on this Friday.
Look at that ridiculous Pride Mate.
Look at this beefy asshole here, and he's just sitting there. I can't do anything.
That is Johnny's proudest friend.
Yep. Okay, so then I'm going to play a Ruinous Ultimatum. Ugh.
Oh.
Destroy
Which
all
one is
non-land
that?
permanents.
Destroy all non-land permanents your opponents control.
Can you finish drawing?
Can I finish drawing?
Can you draw more cards before you destroy my Consecrated Sphinx?
Gosh.
Oh, the Consecrated Sphinx. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All good.
Okay.
Pop the ultimatum.
Goodbye, Consecrated
Then-
Sphinx.
Goodbye, Sylvan Library. That was fun.
Okay, so as my shit dies,
Mm-hmm.
Daxos is going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 creatures die.
Mm-hmm.
So I will gain 32 life.
Yep.
And then I am very sad.
Okay. So is that 1 mana enchantment that's ruining my life now gone?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I'm going to cast a Lightning Greaves and equip it to Villas. I'm going to cast a Blasphemous Act and destroy all those creatures.
My stuff's all dead.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, I'm going to cast a Blasphemous Act, destroy all the creatures, and hit Brash Taunter for 13. And I'm going to point 13 at you, Davey.
All right, I'm down to 330.
Yep. Then I'm going to put all these in the graveyard. And then all your creatures dead.
Ken's just like, I don't want to actually untap and deal with this.
Yep,
So
exactly. I do not want all of y'all's creatures. It's too much information for my pea brain to deal with.
So these go back into our graveyards, right?
Yep. And the goats are dead. Rest in peace, goat army. Then I would like to cast Soulfire Eruption. I'm going to choose any number of target players. I'm going to choose you 3. And then for each of y'all, I'm going to exile the top card of my library. And then I can deal damage equal to that card's CMC to that permanent or player. And I can play those cards until the end of my turn.
Okay,
What is that card? What is that card again?
Soulfire Eruption.
it's one of the new. It's from Legends, right?
Yeah, it's from Commander Legends.
I'm just pulling it up. Sick.
All right, so let's see what we get. We'll go with you first, Chris. Chris, I want you to take 6 damage from a Fiery Emancipation.
It doesn't search for a non-land card, right? It just says exile top card.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, so there we go. Now we know what they were: land, and Fiery Emancipation. So, Davey, funnily enough, you're going to take a whopping 6 damage.
All right.
We did it. And then these are just exiled. I will cast Fiery Emancipation.
You do have to pay for that because it's not.
Yes, I cracked 6 treasures.
How many treasures do you have? Like 100?
At 23 right now.
Oh my god.
And then we're going to cast Eerie Ultimatum and return all the permanents in my graveyard to play. And now they won't enter tapped. So we'll go like this. Yeah, okay, that's it.
This Jodah is just ultimatum tribal.
It's the only ultimatum in
pretty
here.
good.
No, just play through the ultimatum, you lawyer.
There too. I'm a big liar. None of the tutor ones. None of the tutor ones.
Facts matter.
In fact, that's true. And then I'll play an Arcane Signet, a Felwar Stone, a Fist of Suns, and I'm going to cast a Time Spiral.
What is this?
And
are you gonna take a turn?
No, Time Spiral is just shuffle hand and graveyard in, and then draw 7.
No, you're the worst.
We all
do it.
Can I?
And I'm gonna float Wooburg and a Swamp.
All right, so hand in. All right, and
hand a graveyard in, draw 7.
We're not making it past this turn, right? So
no,
I'm not sure I have haste, but I am gonna try to do more stuff for sure.
Well, the thing that you killed something of Clavy's that would have given all your stuff haste. So,
Clavy, what did you have that would have given me haste?
I didn't have
no,
haste.
you had Chainer. You had Chainer,
yeah.
but it's gone.
It's gone. Okay. And then when y'all draw off whatever Time Spiral, I'm going to trigger Consecrated Sphinx a bunch.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to draw this many cards.
Because you're 21, so you're drawing 42 cards.
Yes.
And generating 21 treasure. Oh no, we lost Davy.
No, Davy.
Okay, perfect. So I need to draw one more.
Their internet died. We'll be back.
Oh. For the 4th time.
Jeez.
Okay, so basically the whole plan is just going to be play some more creatures.
I don't think I can get past your. Even if I do draw, I mean, it depends on what I draw, I guess. But you made me wheel away the best possible situation. I'm so mad about it. We'll talk about it after this game.
Okay, so I drew the cards. I'm playing a Karavek, a Havoc Festival, Birds of Paradise, and then I'm going to play a Repercussion. I'm going to play a Massacre Worm. I'm going to play a Wound Reflection. I'm going to play a Lotus Cobra, and then I'm going to cast Insurrection to give all these creatures haste.
Okay, you got it.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I imagine you kill us, but do you kill Davey?
Yeah, that's. I will actually have to do math.
I mean,
okay.
He may not want to just like untap with 7 cards in hand, but
that's true. Okay, so I'm just going to do the base number, and then I'm going to multiply it by 3 for Fiery Emancipation.
Wasn't it only red permanents for Fiery Emancipation?
No, it's just if a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking that one it required it to be red. And then you're doubling for Wound Reflection?
And then, the instep, it'll double. So 8, 10, 14, 15, 20, 21, 22, 26, 31, 40, no, 37. Birds of Paradise can't do anything. 37 times 3.
So 111.
111.
And then Wound Reflection doubles it.
Yep.
So 212 or 222.
222. My God, I can't kill him.
But then, like Mab pointed out, Havoc Festival.
Yep. So that on the upkeep, that'd reduce it by half.
And then
I just have to not die for a turn.
Yeah. So if Davey wishes, he can.
I mean, if Davey can untap in Terminus or whatever, but
that would be wild.
That would be wild.
That would be insane.
Wait, so you're dealing all 222 damage to Davey, right? So we're still good?
Yes.
Okay. I started pulling out the stuff from the hand that you made me wheel away.
Oh no!
Right, we'll talk about it later.
Forfeits.
I drew that 7. Yeah. It's over here, like it's set aside. I just have to shuffle my deck.
And I will just for sake, I'm just going to target Davey with the Soulfire Eruption and see how much damage I can deal him. Oh, that might get there.
No plays of substance in hand, so probably just hella dead.
7 drop times 3, so he needs to take an additional 21.
So Davey's taking 243.
Yes.
So it was already 222, and then
23 plus 40, 222 plus 41. Or I'm sorry, not 41. Plus 21.
So 243. Okay.
243.
Down we go.
I'm gonna draw some cards. Serum Vision, draw card.
What is that map before I get down there?
Then I will ponder. Ponder, look at the top 3, draw 1. Sure, I'll draw that one.
Oh, wait, no, he says he has a thing. Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, wait, no, I don't. I have a thing. Okay, well.
All right, I trust you, Davey, before I get you down to 87 life. Thank you, calculator. We have a fog.
If Davey
That'd be sweet.
He settles.
Oh, that would be the funniest thing in the world.
That'd be pretty good. Yep.
I don't remember how much mana he had left open.
I don't think
he have all of it. Yeah, maybe not.
I didn't think he had any mana, but you know.
I'm gonna peer into the abyss just to draw more cards and go to 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 cards in the library, so I'll draw 5 and go to 4.
Okay. Oh, you have a thing if you survive. Okay, you're going down to 87 life.
Just 87?
So you are surviving.
Okay, I'll play a Necropotence. And play Land of Elves. But we're a post-combat. 87, my God. I don't think I can do 87 this turn, but what I will do is probably just move to clean up, keep some cards in my hand. I'll just disrupt Decorum just in case y'all get hasters.
Smart.
And then move to cleanup.
Okay, yeah. That was a turn. Oh, Davies back. Well, almost.
2, 3. Is that right? No, I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What am I at? 87?
Yeah.
You're at 87.
6.
Oh, you thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
7. All right, I'm dumping all these cards. I did what I could, y'all.
You did a lot. I
tried.
BANANS.
Can somebody deal 2 damage?
Oh, and then trigger the wound reflection on my end step.
Which is?
Y'all will lose life equal to the life you lost this turn.
Which is 0 for me. Oh, so Davies just dead.
Oh.
Right?
There you go, baby.
You got it. I'm sorry, Davey.
Punch.
We thought you lived.
Wow. Okay.
Davies super dead.
Rise of the Dark Realms. And Chris, your drawing me cards and making me treasures was magnificent.
I did what I had to.
He can't help himself. It's okay. Like it against him.
No, you don't understand what was in my hand and what I had to do. What I would have done the next turn, but alas. It is now that turn, but I do not have that ability.
That hand.
I wish I did.
I'd like you to figure yourself a way out of this. Winds of Abandon all of his creatures.
Oh man.
Yep, that's what we were talking. We chatted about that briefly.
Right.
Clay, can you deal 2 damage to Ken somehow?
I cannot. I'm not only even if I played creatures and was able to give them haste, which I cannot. I'm goated.
I guess that is true.
Before I'm disrupted.
Goated.
Even so.
Okay, well, let me see if I have enough mana here. No, because I need to both discard and play these spells.
The only cards I kept in my hand were an Angel's Grace and then some removal.
Are your creatures tapped?
They would have all been tapped, yes.
Deal some damage.
Except, did I have any vigilance ones? No, I didn't have any vigilance.
Don't forget, so if it's your turn, Havoc Festival.
Yeah, you lose
gets me down to 5.
life.
That's fine. Wrong one. Thank you.
Oh wait,
I'm not familiar enough with Disrupt Decorum, but
that's true. It does. That's true. Yeah, y'all can attack if you have hasters.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go ahead, Clay.
I was just gonna say, Chris, you lose at the end of this turn.
Yeah.
Because of Havoc Festival. Yeah,
Havoc Festival and Wound Reflection would do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the only cards I kept in my hand that are relevant were these: Heroic Intervention, Trophy, and Angel's Grace. So if y'all can kill me with those 3 cards in my hand,
with Angel's Grace, no. How could I do that?
Heroic Intervention? Oh my lord.
I think I could get you kind of close. That's 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, no matter what I do, I get you down to 2. That is the most that I can do.
I go to 1 on my upkeep.
Yeah, but then Clay dies by the time that Clay can gain a bunch of life.
Unless I draw a Soul Sister. If I draw a Soul Sister, I won't die that turn. I'll die when Ken untaps and swings me.
That is true.
You'll die on a later, more different turn.
Yeah. At least I'll die in
confident fees.
At least I'll die in combat instead of
die by trial. All right.
Okay, so if I do that, I get you to. Jeez, that is so frustrating.
And yeah, that's basically it. I have all that stuff in these 3 cards. I'm going to shuffle in the next pile for the next game.
I will be right back.
Yeah, so I can, let's see, I can play the swamp. Oh, we're getting raided.
Hey, spike feeders.
Hey, the spike feeders. Thank you, friends.
We
How are
conjured
you?
them with our playmat powers.
Hey,
We
look at
are
that.
yes. The other members here have summoned you. All right, I'm gonna buy myself a turn, but it's not gonna do anything. So,
Wait, you're gonna get life?
I'm gonna get a bit of life. I'm gonna play the swamp. We're gonna play a Faith of the Devoted.
Nice. Yep.
Which isn't going to do a whole lot. I'm sorry, I tapped wrong. I need to tap this.
Oh man, you can't cycle 3 times?
I can't cycle 3 times. If I could, I would.
That would be the thing. Yep.
Wait, hold on. I have to gain a life now, or I die.
Right.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
Yes, correct. Goats.
Because that's 5. Yeah. Okay. I'll Gary. And
Nice.
so that is 3 times 2. So I just gain 6. You each take 3.
Nice. I'll go to 2.
I go to 11, and that's it. You got me. So I lose 5, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Or you should lose the amount of life you lost on your upkeep, and if you on your upkeep you lost half, then you should lose the other half.
Right.
Yeah,
so
I lost 5 on my upkeep.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna untap. So I will lose 15 life. Ugh. Wait. Hold on. Oh no.
It's a
I'll
great
lose.
set of playmats.
Wait. Does it round up for the half?
On Wound Reflection
Or Havoc?
or Havoc Festival, yes, it does.
Okay. Dang it. So I will go to 13. I was like, I'm at an odd number. They can't get me. Ever the optimist I am. I tell you what.
I like it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, that's at least kind of cool. So we're going to tap the Bonder's Enclave for a Soul Ring. I'm gonna play Plains. I'm gonna play. Let's see. Tap that. Tap these 2 for and actually, yeah. So we're gonna play a Long Shot Squad.
Nice.
Tap these. Oh no, I messed that up. It's fine. We're gonna play Hamza.
Yes. Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then we will play, because we shuffled everything back. I'm going to play Together Forever again.
Nice. Yep.
I'm going to put the 1/1 counters here. And then, yeah, unfortunately I mathed wrong. I was like, oh yes, 1, 2, 3. I thought I had slightly more mana. Ken, I didn't pay for Ristic, in case you...
Oh hell yeah! No, I'm gonna go ahead and decline that because I only had like 4 cards left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I also didn't pay for Ristic. Yeah.
So I am going to go ahead and pass and die to Wound Reflection.
There you go.
I imagine I die to Ken's board. So
I would have.
I need to-
just did an attack.
I need to talk for a second about the bullshit that was in my hand before you wheeled.
Please.
I'm so
Yeah,
mad
you're
about it.
excited about it.
Yeah. So in my
Hold on.
hand, I'll pull everything up in a second. Let's see. Where is she? All that really matters is that I just wanted to get to my next end step because
Everybody but Ken died, Andy.
everybody
After-
but Ken died. Yep, Ken got it. That was super sick.
Ken double ultimatum, Rise of the Dark Realms, Blasphemous acted, Earth
And insurrection.
Repercussion,
Yeah.
Emancipated.
So in
Is that
in my
Mentor of the Meek? That
Oh,
was
yeah.
that was my first draw. Without that, I was like dead. But the fact that all those tokens came in with Mentor
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah,
for
that was
sure.
a wild. And even if you hadn't won that turn, like you could have sacked most of the board to that Michaeloth, and then on the next turn, drawn another 20 cards from Mentor and those Saprolings coming in.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah.
Don't let people tell you that white can't draw cards. You know, you just gotta.
It's just white can draw cards if the white cards get stolen by a bigger deck. And
Yeah.
Watsy, please.
that has omniscience and
Mentor of the Meek
30
OP.
tokens and
Wizard, please ban.
please nerf.
Right.
Please
Um,
nerf.
Please nerf. I had
I'm Wizards, and I would like to introduce you to Mentor of the Week. A creature with 0 or less power would enter the battlefield under your control. Pay 4. If you do, you may draw a card. If you
Gain
draw
1
a
life.
card,
right.
discard a card.
Yeah, that's right. If
I-
you draw
okay.
a card,
If you draw a card, exile a card from your hand.
Yep.
There's
Yeah.
no way getting it back. You just exile it.
Yep.
It's just gone. All right. So real quick, I had a Sir Conrad, I had a Gary, I had a Flayer of the Hatebound, and I had a Garna in my hand.
Oh, that's an interesting line. Yeah.
Oh my.
So I had 20 other creatures in hand. So when you wheeled or had me shuffle everything back in, I was devastated.
You needed that. You wanted that Garna real bad.
Oh,
I wanted that. I wanted all of this to happen at the same time.
Yeah.
And I would have conceded because I didn't want to do the math myself.
Yeah.
But it would have been dumb. Davey probably would have survived, but you two definitely wouldn't have.
That life total was wild.
Yeah, that was insane.
You know, the funny thing was though, I knew for sure I would not win because I was like, there's garbage coming. There has to be garbage coming.
There's garbage coming.
And there was.
Yeah.
It was very impressive garbage.
Yeah, garbage day. Sometimes it sneaks up on you.
That's
Forget
true.
to roll out the bins, then you're screwed for a week.
Well,
That's right.
Full garbage bins.